One of the most popular sets released every single year by the United States Mint is the one made exclusively for collectors. I'm of course talking about the US Mint Proof Set. The Proof Set series actually started over 88 years ago, all the way back in 1936, and it has gone on to become one of the most popular sets released by the US Mint annually. With such a long production history, collectors have begun to group these proof sets into different brackets, and one of the ways they've done that is by decade. And one of the most influential decades by far, and the most sought after, is the 1970s. And that's because during the 1970s, we saw several major changes at the United States Mint. This is the complete decade collection, all 10 sets struck from 1970 until 1979, with each and every one of these proof sets still in the original government packaging. This 10 collection set is item number 905-4415. That's 905-4415. And at just $149.95 for this 10 proof set collection, we are more than $96 less than our nearest competition's price of over $246. This collection has all 10 sets, and within these 10 sets, you have the first ever proof Eisenhower dollar in a proof set, the last from 1978, and the first ever mini dollar struck in US Mint history in 1979, the Susan B. Anthony. Inside of that, you also have the set 1975 and 1976 bicentennial proof sets that you can see right here that feature special designs for the half dollar, dollar, and quarter. Those 6 coins alone are usually going to run you anywhere from $70 to $90. That's how sought after these sets are. In fact, many collectors today have trouble finding these proof sets in the original government packaging because the half dollars and dollars are so sought after, they're often broken open and destroyed to get their hands on them. We are just $149.95 for all 10 sets still in the original government packaging. You can give us a call tonight at 1-866-518-5933. Or if you'd like, you can head on over to our website. That website is abccoins.com. Then once you're there, click the search bar on the page and type in 905-4415. One last time, the item number is 905-4415. And for less than $15 per set, grab every single one of the proof sets struck by the US Mint annually during the 1970s, a decade that has gone on to become one of the most sought after in the entire series. And let's start breaking down the coins inside of this incredible collection. The 1970s is considered a key decade in the series, in large part due to the coins that it has. You see, not only are these sets sought after, they also mark a beginning of a new era at the United States Mint. 1968 was the big transition over to those blue box proof sets that you see here, which led to a steady increase in production value for the United States Mint. And then on top of that, it was also the heyday of the long forgotten jumbo dollar, aka the Eisenhower dollar. It was the exact same size as the Morgan and Peace, making it one of the largest coins ever struck for circulation in United States Mint history. They would only include these Eisenhower dollars in proof sets from 1973 until 1978, despite the coin first being struck in 1971 and 1972. That meant that these proof coins flew under the radar for many, because they came a couple of years in and the fanfare had kind of died down. Part of the reason the jumbo dollar was removed from our coinage was that people just didn't like it. It would be a bit different if it was a silver dollar, but we had gone past the day and age when that was necessary. We had transitioned over to paper money, and let's be honest, it's a lot easier to carry around 10 ones than it is to carry around 10 of these massive Morgan dollar-sized coins. And then you also have all of the different special designs inside of it. That has resulted in just the 6 Eisenhower dollars in this collection retailing for a combined $179. $29 more than our complete 10 proof set collection. So just 6 of these coins is going to cost you over $179. And that's just the Eisenhowers. We can't forget about the Kennedys. The Kennedy half dollar series is one of the most beloved coin series in the history of the United States Mint, so much so we are still striking the coin to this very day with no end in sight. And with their pull from circulation in 2002, Kennedy half dollars have become more popular than ever. That's why the 10 Kennedys in this set cost over $188 by themselves. So if we added up all of these coins together, just the Eisenhower dollars and the Kennedy half dollars, you're looking at $367 for just those coins. We are $217 less with those coins in the original government packaging, and you're also getting a bunch of other coins as well. Many collectors have broken these sets apart over the years to get their hands on these Kennedy and Eisenhower dollars, which has made them very hard to find today. When you can find them all in the original government packaging, our competition wants anywhere from $250 to $275. And that's if you can find them in the original government packaging. Many of these sets have been recreated in newer holders because of how hard they are to find today. We are just $149.95 each, which means we are less than $15 per set. And to put it into perspective, that mini dollar in that final year, 1979, is a $25 coin by itself. And yes, that mini dollar is also one of the most important pieces of this proof set collection. That's because the mini dollar is one of the shortest lived coin series of all time. We got rid of an oversized dollar and replaced it with an undersized one. The only problem was people kept confusing it for half dollars in their pocket change. And the only reason we really struck the Susan B. Anthony dollar to begin with was, go figure, the vending machine lobby. They thought that having $1 coins would encourage people to use vending machines more often because we hadn't quite reached the point of those vending machines taking paper dollar bills just yet. But due to its constant confusion with smaller coins in your pocket change, the Susan B. Anthony dollar was only going to last for 3 short years, making that 1979 set not only a U.S. Mint first, but one of the only sets to ever feature that iconic coin. We were just $149.95 for all 10 sets tonight while they last. At that price, we are more than $100 less than our competition's price, and they're sure to disappear quickly. Get one of the most iconic decades in U.S. Mint proof set history while you still can.